Today we will be talking about solid, sexy, go-getting fragrances for the springtime. These fragrances are heavy hitters in my opinion. These will be part of my rotation. I am just a huge fan of these fragrances, guys. So that being said, if you're interested to see what I have to offer and what is on this list as my number one spot, keep it right there. So this is a top 12 list, guys. I'm giving you 12 sexy, solid fragrances that will be in my rotation for the springtime. So coming in at number 12 from the house of Dunhill, and this is none other than Icon. Dunhill Icon is such a smooth, go-getting fragrance for the daytime in the spring. It is gorgeous, guys. If you get your nose on this, it reminds you of a grape soda. Gives you that type of feel. Great for a casual setting and something that will definitely be a go-getter for the daytime when you're looking to not spend too much money but smell good. At number 12, Dunhill's Icon. All right, at number 11 from the house of Banana Republic, Vintage Green. Opens up with some green tea, fig, bergamot, and a nice little touch of vetiver. Great fragrance for casual settings like Icon, but this screams spring in a bottle. Absolutely love it. Suffers in the performance category, but if you could look past that, this will be a great compliment getter. If you wear this fragrance wherever you will be at, guys, this is a great close encounter. If you're around people will get whiffs of this. But if this becomes your only fragrance to wear in the springtime, I highly suggest you put some in an atomizer or a travel kit, whatever, and take it with you because you will need to reapply 4 to 5 hours into it. But still a solid juice that I will be rocking this springtime from the house of Banana Republic. At number 11, Vintage Green. All right, guys, at number 10 from Gray. Times like this in the springtime is where I could bring out this fragrance. People that absolutely love the original Eau de Toilette and EDP from the one, because it's more of a fall and winter scent, that's when Gray comes in. Gray offers more of a freshness. The grapefruit in here gives it this citrusy freshness in the opening, then starts to mellow down and you start to notice the original DNA of the one. Great for the office, great for a date night and a close encounter. At number 10, Dolce Gabbana The One, Gray. At number 9 is a fragrance I would never get tired of bringing out in the springtime. From the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, Popeye. Popeye, Superman, whatever you guys own, go ahead and just bring this out in the springtime. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance from the house. Absolutely one of my favorites from the house. This has vanilla, it has mint. It's just gorgeous, uplifting, very noticeable fragrance. Great release from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier and one of my favorites. At number 9, Popeye. At number 8 from the house of Bond Number 9, Bleecker Street. Good fragrance, guys. This is spring in a bottle. This is a 50 ml and I got it for $80. So the price, if you look right, it's not too heavy than what a lot of people make it seem. I mean, if you go to Saks or Nordstrom or whatnot, of course it's going to be expensive. You'll be paying top dollar for this. But if you look around online or if you know someone who is selling a partial bottle, go ahead and pick it up. It will be great for this type of season and absolutely wonderful from the house of Bond Number 9. At number 8, Bleecker Street. All right, at number 7 is one of my favorite office fragrances from the house. This is from the house of Dior and it's none other than Eau for Men. Gorgeous, sophisticated fragrance, yet not all up in your face. This does carry iris and I absolutely love this fragrance. I mentioned this fragrance in a lot of my list from last year to this year. Gorgeous fragrance, guys. Kind of similar to Prada's Lomo, but this is more manly to me, honestly. This iris is a little powdery but not too feminine. I get around 7 hours of longevity. Like I said, it's good for the office. So for you guys who are looking for a spring fragrance to wear indoors, whether it's on a romantic date, definitely a staple for that type of environment. Gorgeous, soft, iris base, yet not too thick type of fragrance. From the house of Dior, Dior Homme Eau for Men. At number 6 from the house of Chanel, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Due to the tonka bean, mandarin orange, and the mint, great for the springtime, guys. Actually, my very first spring list when I started this channel, this was actually in my number 1 spot, but still, guys, great for the springtime. You can wear this however you like, casual or to the office, will not offend anyone. Great fragrance, jumps out of my skin pretty damn good. Women absolutely love this fragrance if it lingers in the air. Like I say, you can wear it however you are dressed. This will definitely take the cake. At number 6, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I highly suggest you check this one out if you haven't, and if you own it, go ahead and rock this bad boy. At number 5, from the house of Maison Margiela, Under the Lemon Trees. Lemon lime feel in the opening with some green tea and petitgrain in the mid to the dry down. Gorgeous fragrance with great quality. Awesome fragrance, guys. This is absolutely wonderful. You can rock this however. I wore this to the office once. I didn't spray too much, guys, like maybe 3 sprays. Jumped out of my skin so smooth. Compliments were pretty good. Definitely an uplifting fragrance that can capture someone's attention, guys. Under the Lemon Tree by the house of Maison Margiela is an absolutely beast when it comes to the springtime. Gorgeous fragrance at number 5. All right, at number 4, new to my collection in the past 2 months, and absolutely one of my favorites. It is a clone of a high quality fragrance, but to me, I feel like the depth and the way this fragrance is balanced is absolutely wonderful. From the house of Parfums Vintage, Emperor takes the number 4 spot. Emperor resembles Creed Aventus. This has great performance. I get around 8 to 9 hours of longevity, and it actually projects pretty damn good. This has actually been, as of now, one of my most complimented fragrances going into the year of 2019. This has to be one of my favorite releases from the house. Parfums Vintage taking the number 4 spot. Emperor. All right, at number 3, needs no introduction to the spring list. This is a heavy hitter from the house of Creed, Green Irish Tweed. Opens up with a heavy dose of lemon verbena with some violet leaf in the mixture, and it's crazy, guys, because with the dry down of this fragrance, I get a little aquaticness. Gorgeous fragrance for any type of setting. Great, sexy fragrance. Women absolutely love this, and any age can rock this juice. You can dress it however you like. At number 3, Green Irish Tweed from the house of Creed. All right, at number 2 is another niche fragrance. Man, this is absolutely gorgeous. Took a while for me to get used to it. Thought it was a little slightly too feminine for my liking, but God, as soon as I warmed up to it, guys, absolutely a beast. The house of Rado, and this is none other than Ball de Freak. Gorgeous, smooth yet clean type of fragrance. If you're looking for a fragrance to definitely be inviting in the springtime, but yet garners you compliments, women will absolutely love this fragrance on your skin. Gorgeous vetiver / floral combination, one of my favorites, to be honest with you. Great for the springtime. You could dress it however you like. I've worn this to work a couple of times, worn it to church a couple of times. Very inoffensive yet inviting. People would want to know what you are wearing. And number 2, by Rado's Ball de Freak. Leaves it to my number 1 spot. This fragrance has actually been solid for me for about a year and a half or so. Has been one of my top go-to fragrances when I want to get noticed. Has been a compliment monster as of today, and the scent itself is actually really damn good. Smells freaking amazing, from one of my favorite houses, and this is none other than Lomo from the house of Yves Saint Laurent at my number 1 spot. Has ginger, rose with a nice fresh citrus, warm spice dry down. This has actually pretty good performance and will definitely get you noticed. Number 1, Lomo from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below and let me know what you liked from this list and what you will be rocking in the springtime, guys. That does it for your boy. I will see you next week with another fragrance review or top 10 list, but until then, like always, stay classy, smell good. Peace.